Welcome to Diving Deep with Deepak and Darrah, where we make the deep relatable and translatable into your life. Welcome back. We're so excited to be here in this ballroom in Atlanta talking with you all today. Deepak, I want to know what you think God is. Who, what, where, when, why? What is God?
Simple answer is there's only God, period. The moment you conceptualize God, it can't be God, because if God is infinite, then giving God a label makes it finite, right? If you can conceptualize God, it's not God. If you can imagine God, it's not God. If suddenly Jesus shows up in your meditation, it's not Jesus, or whatever. God is the formless, infinite, intangible, unperceivable, inconceivable being that is the ground of all existence. And so God is the unobservable observer of the universe. The universe is God's body as an experience. Each of us is a speck of consciousness in that ocean of consciousness. But that speck of consciousness is also without boundaries. There's a part of you which is totally invisible. Okay. Now, spiritual traditions call that the soul, or core being, or core consciousness, or the Buddhist store consciousness, whatever you want to call it. That infinite consciousness that we call God is self-interacting and knowing itself as experience. And to know itself as experience, it differentiates into different observers. So you're an observer with a Atlanta mindset, maybe. An observer with another mindset. And that's because of my conditioning and your conditioning. But without the conditioning, it's the same observer. It's one observer, infinite modes of observation and infinite objects known all within that. So you can never conceive God, conceptualize God, imagine God, but you can become one with God, just like a wave settles into the ocean. When your thoughts settle into pure consciousness, then you become one with the infinite, unimaginable being that is constantly manifesting as creativity, as transformation, and as entropy. So one way to think of God is G.O.D, generator, organizer, destroyer, or deliverer of experience. Without God, no experience.
One thing you touched on was the programming and the conditioning that we have based on our circumstances. So is that why we are often told to look to children as seeing God in the most clear way?
Right. Children and their innocence and their wonder and their curiosity, joy, spontaneous joy, and the spontaneous creativity is an expression of divine consciousness before they are bamboozled by economic constructs or racial constructs.
Classism, societal norms. Yeah. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you want to hear more, enjoy a free masterclass with Deepak and myself on living a more meaningful life, along with a guided meditation at darrah.co/Deepak. You can also subscribe to our channels, comment below, let us know what you loved, what you'd love to hear more of, or follow us on Instagram and Twitter, where we'll share daily knowledge droppings at Deepak Chopra and at Darrah B. See you next time.